the tree, I didn't stop to breathe. I couldn't stop my greed, it hit me like I'm Creed. No, the game is like I cheat, gorilla.
Hey, yo, this is the Good Drugs Podcast, Pod Chat. This is episode 114. I'm in this bitch with my dog, A. Lee, Mafia Money, DMS on the boards, Made 93 on the production side and everything. And we,
I ain't gonna lie, I like brother better than dog, but we gonna roll with it. Go ahead.
All right, my brother.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
I mean,
I know where we stand now. It's fine. Let's get it rocking. Go ahead.
Well, I was finna shout out IB. Should I shout him out as a
yeah.
dog, or
no,
is he your brother?
That's the bro.
All right,
yeah.
so we shout out my dog, my brother IB. You know, we in this bitch. So yeah, y'all got anything else before we? No. All right, good jobs. And we are black in this bitch. And yeah, get your blunt, get your bong, your hash,
your wax, your oil, your dab,
your eddies, all your good eddies. Phones on wrong, they don't even come on. Yeah, all that good shit. Roll it, light it, good drugs.
I didn't know this bitch was gonna be me.
No, it's straight, bro. And just in news, starting off the first news, it's not really news because everybody should know about it, but we have reported on the boy that went missing on vacation. They found his body. I ain't looking to the story of what any foul play, anything like that. They said it wasn't. They said it was just he drowned or supposedly, but yeah, they found his body. So we were saying they weren't gonna find his body. He was
I like an autopsy from somebody from not that place.
Yeah,
I want an autopsy. I want a random autopsy from someone else, not from that place.
That was
because like I don't think he would have gotten in the water knowing he couldn't swim.
Yeah, that's kind of suspicious.
And ain't nobody else drowned but him.
And he just floats away.
It was supposedly a lot of them out there.
I'm about to say, who all was?
Yeah, no. Also, he was the only black man.
River,
it wasn't no other black people out there but him.
And the poor nigga is in the river. Like, what?
Yeah, he should have just like watched from the sidelines. If you
not
actually
go.
Yeah,
it's okay to sit it out sometimes. You know, you gotta
bro. You can sit on the side and drink beers.
I
and
can't
watch them
swim.
go
I ain't really. You feel me? Like I can't straddle or whatever that shit is y'all do in the water.
Hey, listen, I'm 6'5". I get in water to where like I can get in water. If I can't go no further, I'm getting out the water. Like, I'm not that guy.
If I can't stand up in this bitch,
yeah, bro.
Nah.
I need to learn how to swim. I can't do it yet.
But yeah, they found his body. So shout out to finding his body, if that's anything. So Brittney Griner, moving on, we all know about her. She's sentenced to 9 years, and I just want to go on the story. So women's basketball star Brittney Griner was convicted of deliberately smuggling drugs into Russia and sentenced to 9 years. That's crazy. Sorry,
it wasn't smuggling. It was personal
9
use.
years of jail time.
Personal use.
Thursday. Well, all right. I don't have to read the whole shit because we know what happened. So
yeah.
she attempted to get on or go through, what is it in the airport? TS.
TS, yeah.
The TS niggas. And I guess they found
she dumb for trying to go home with it. I would have left that shit, bro. I'm rich. I would have left that shit there. And she might not be like NBA rich, but she got money.
Nah, she can definitely get some of that shit back home.
Exactly. I would have left that shit there.
All right, so cannabis oil. I'm just
yeah. All
right, so
I think it was like carts or something.
Yeah, like a cart. It was like less than a gram.
Really? Like
yeah,
not no dank pack.
No, bro. I think it was carts. Like she was vaping that shit.
It's crazy.
But like, I would left that shit there.
She said she accidentally packed the drugs in while in a hurry. That's what her explanation was.
Bro, you don't pack drugs in a hurry. You try to hide drugs.
You know you're right, facts.
One partially used cart, bro. You might have forgot that bitch.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
One part.
Yeah, like points. It was less than a gram.
Whoa.
Well, then that just might be retaliation against fucking America. Then that's what that might be.
I mean, but that's the law though over there though.
Oh,
yeah,
that shit. Yeah,
that law is different. You get caught with drugs in the airport. Trying
you know what?
I
need to know. I need to know some like Russians who got like caught up and like are doing 9 years. Like I don't know. I'm not from over there.
Yeah,
but
9 years is crazy.
What I will say is this: when in Rome. Like you're not gonna catch me smoking the Abu Dhabi. Like no, bro. Like them niggas gonna throw you in the pit.
And I guess that was my whole point. Even putting on the news shit was just like, I mean, I guess it's a sad situation. I don't know. Like I'm conflicted, bro. Like I don't feel sad for it because it's like that was kind of stupid. Like,
I'm not sad, and it's not conflicting, bro.
Bro. It's like,
listen, when you go outside in different countries, bro, they have different fucking laws.
Like,
and they don't care if you're American.
I think I just read something about Iman Shumpert got caught with 6 ounces.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Like, that's stupid, bro. Yeah, bro, that's stupid, bro.
Now this nigga tried to take his.
Like, that's stupid,
6
bro.
ounces?
You can't.
Even
like,
if
you
it's
can't
in one
defend,
bag.
We can't defend like stupid shit, bro. Like,
well, no,
I mean,
we don't though. We never do.
And there is like news about her maybe getting with trading prisoners or some shit.
What? Time out. They trading somebody who got caught with a little bit of oil.
But she
for
got
like an arms dealer.
I mean,
like that is not a trade.
Because the
nigga,
time
that's
different.
a steal.
Because of time. The time.
Yeah,
if she's gonna serve
time
9
matters.
years.
But at the same time, you know, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just shit.
I don't know nothing. First of all, I'm stupid.
The whole situation is just wild.
But they're gonna appeal. They have 10 days to appeal. So
yeah, they're gonna appeal.
We'll see how
but
this
at the
shit
same
goes.
time, I don't think it's about her at this point.
they might drop the years, but I think it'll still be some
They
shit.
don't want her.
Nah.
They want their arms dealer back.
Yeah.
They want this nigga who's bringing the weapons in. They want him. It's crazy that like certain shit shouldn't be news. Like we shouldn't know that. We should not know the negotiation terms of these two powers.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That is kind of crazy how we know.
Information.
Thank you.
Like, why we know y'all trading people? Like,
that's nuts, yo.
Whatever. Moving on
This
to
nigga said
more
whatever.
current, even more current news. Monkeypox. So, public health officials say monkeypox poses little threat to the general public, but the continuous spread of the disease and as yet unsustained, I don't know what that word is, fears that the virus that causes it could spread, read kids, widely through the air has sown confusion about how big the risk really is. The monkeypox outbreak, which was first detected in the UK, has now led to more than 25,800 cases across about 6 countries where it isn't typically seen, including many in Europe and in the Americas, plural. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, until recently, the viral disease, which is closely related to smallpox, was chickenpox too, was rarely found outside certain parts of West and Central Africa and the U.S. More than 6,600 cases have been confirmed in almost 50 states in the District of Columbia and Puerto Rico, according to the CDC. Federal officials have declared monkeypox a public health emergency in New York, California, and Illinois have also issued their own emergency declarations over the outbreak. While no monkeypox-related deaths have been reported in the U.S. and cases have been mostly mild, some patients have reported severe symptoms. Monkeypox lesions can leave scars that can be permanent. Infectious disease experts say. World Health Organization declared that monkeypox a global health emergency last month, and they urge countries to take measures to slow the spread of monkeypox. So, anything on that before?
He might have said it.
Hey, yo, stop touching.
Death. Yeah, death.
Stop touching random animals.
I guess so. It's not deadly, but
stop touching random animals. Yo, you know.
Yeah,
well,
it
you know,
mostly circulates in rodents and shit like that, like in dirty shit.
I don't know how accurate this is, so forgive me if I'm being ignorant, but I did see something where it was just like, this is, I feel like a gay man said this.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Then.
Yeah,
I think we all probably heard the same thing.
And like, I don't like if that's the case, and I just want everyone to be safe. You know, like
I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case, but I have heard that because they don't really know where the they don't really know where this shit done came from. So
it came from across the water, bro.
Well, they know it's like not a normal human disease, bro.
But
Humans
also
just
it's like
ain't.
you know once it goes animal to human and then like human to human. So like if a dude coughing, if he has like open sores and he touches you, it's like that's what this thing said.
I mean, But what you were finna say? Yeah, we've heard. I think we heard that shit too. But I don't want to put it on them.
I'm glad I ain't finished because then they gonna call me homophobic. And I'm like, bro, I'm not. I'm not.
No, I mean it's no. I mean you didn't create the shit, bro. Like you didn't come up and just like, oh, maybe it came from like, no, nigga, like that nigga said that shit.
Yeah.
Like I didn't create anything.
You just stated something you heard.
Like
I'm saying something that I read and that they said was like facts. Like if it wasn't a fact, then like that's my fucking opinion. And like if you mad at my opinion, like eat a dick. But like, yeah,
that too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, not monkeypox. It's monkeypox,
yeah,
right?
It is monkeypox.
I was gonna say smallpox. Yeah, monkeypox is I guess spreading.
It's spreading. Yeah, it's spreading, bro. And like it's also in different states too, which I think like the thing is when it happens, it feels like so you have like a fever. Yeah. And then you start getting blisters. So at first, like you might just think you like, regularly sick. Yeah. But then like blisters start forming on your fucking face and your hands and shit, and you like, whoa, what? Yeah, exactly. So I don't know
how long we think this shit gonna last now. Cause we just got over
they said monkeypox lasts for two weeks to a month. So and like they tell you to quarantine, no family members, no animals, like stay by yourself for like 2 weeks to a month if you have it. So I don't know, bro. I don't like people aren't responsible. Like there were parents sending their kids to school knowing like they have COVID.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, COVID is only 5 days now. Quarantine.
Already? Again?
It's only 5. It's only 5.
That's not, you know what?
When I got that shit, they was trying to tell me 5 days at work, bro. I was like, nah, bro, I need the whole 10, bro.
Yeah, for real.
That's how you feel it. But like they were thinking it was lesser. They was like, all right, it's not that bad because people survive.
Yeah,
that's what it's like the cold, bro. If you got a cold, you get fucking 2 to 4 days. If you got a cold, you got
at the
flu,
beginning it was like 14 days.
Like these nasty ass blisters just.
You got 15 days. How many times did you get tested within those 15 days?
Twice. When I got it, or when I knew I had it, and then for me to go back to work, I had to test positive.
Yeah. And then you test negative. You see what I'm saying, bro? I tested negative for like fucking 4 months. Like that shit is different for different people.
Yeah. But
I had it for like a week, bro.
But they'll tell you when you have it, like even if you do those quarantines, there's a chance you still go test positive for like a few months on.
Yeah. I mean, I still had symptoms. Right.
Like not tasting or smelling.
No, I ain't have no symptoms after I got over it.
That shit is the worst.
2 weeks after.
That's just the worst,
yeah,
bro.
But that no taste and smell.
Can't eat a steak.
That shit was horrible. That shit was some other shit, bro. That I can't taste. Like, bitch, I'm hungry. Like,
no, you can eat it. You just ain't gonna taste it.
You ain't gonna taste shit.
That's what I'm saying. I went through it too, bro. I had an appetite and all, but I couldn't taste shit.
That shit tastes like how the hospital smells.
This shit was crazy, bro.
You don't know this bitch seasoned or not.
I was wilding, bro. I was like,
I had Zaxby's, and that sauce is. You know what I'm saying? It's salty as hell. I knew I had it before I had tested. I couldn't taste that shit.
I knew it when I had pizza and I couldn't taste it.
Bro, imagine eating and not tasting it, bro. That shit sucks.
I was so mad.
You doing it because you hungry, but you just
I was so mad,
damn,
bro.
it ain't the same.
Smelling either.
That's like being hooked to a fucking feeding tube. Like I need nutrients, but like fuck, I want to taste this shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So y'all think it's not gonna be like another COVID?
Oh yeah, it is. Because Florida is ran by stupid people.
I'm saying when we like go through another like lockdown.
It's gonna be a COVID, bro. Trust me, when school goes back in,
close
when
whatever,
school goes back in, I guarantee you, at least
I don't know if it's gonna be as severe.
Because COVID was crazy. Kind of like was like kind of crazy, bro. Like it kind of reshaped the economy as far as like money and shit.
Definitely changed some shit.
So that's what I'm asking because it's like
why is that?
With more, I don't know, bro. It was kind of a weird connection.
Contain that shit.
Bro, they weren't. They didn't
take
care.
it serious early enough.
They didn't care.
They just like.
Who was the president when this happened?
It was the election.
Was it?
Right?
It was election. Yeah.
It was.
Oh, it was Obama.
It was the Don.
The Don.
The Donnie boy.
Don. Oh, Donnie.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
But yeah, moving on.
Because now I'm a Trump hater. let's keep it moving, man. Yeah. Because now I hate Trump. Now let's keep it going. Like, yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed.
No, I'm
bro.
gonna be everything they want me to be, bro. Because I feel like that's gonna get us popping.
All right, you're right. Whatever you are.
I'm everything.
Hey. So
I'm a chameleon.
From the desk of Dub. This came from Dub, man. I like from the desk of Dub, bro.
I do too.
In the
Dub
files
has
and
some
shit,
good
looking
ones.
at shit, be like, oh shit, that's nice.
I
Right
fuck
there.
with Dub. See, that's why we gotta buy these niggas out, bro. We gotta keep these niggas forever.
Yeah, man.
We can't let nobody work with them.
You know, Dub facts that shit over.
They gotta
you
pay
feel me?
extra for them, bro.
So two men's claims of self-defense in South Philly double homicide are under scrutiny. This was from like, what are we in, August?
Yeah.
Like, was this July, June? This is like late June. So two roommates who fatally shot. That's how you say it. Fatally.
Mm-hmm.
You know the play.
Nah,
you play the
good,
game.
you
That
good,
should be
nah.
like fatality.
Hey,
You be
that's
thinking
a
like,
different
that's
word.
a different word.
I'm just saying, like, it
Mortal
looks the
Kombat
same.
fatality.
that shit looks the same. All right.
how
Fatally
they-
shot two men who kicked in the door at their apartment building on Monday are under investigation in the killings. Police said two roommates who fatally shot two men who kicked in the door of their South Philadelphia apartment building Monday afternoon remained in police custody Tuesday as investigators examined their contention that they had acted in self-defense.
Wait, somebody kicked in their door?
And they're
So somebody kicked somebody kicked in their door and they shot them. And they're in jail?
Part in the story.
You kicking this door and we gun you down, nigga, that was on you. You was wrong.
I mean, it actually was the case though, like in Gainesville, I think, where somebody got their house broken into and he shot at the people and he went to jail because
He's out though.
Yeah.
But he's a convicted felon with a firearm.
With a firearm, yeah, that's
Bro,
what he
all right,
just
see,
Yeah,
all
other
right,
weapons
time
too.
out. Pause on the play. And this is the shit that I be talking about when I'm like, when they give you statistics,
Yeah.
they don't put all the fucking details in them. It's like, yo, shit like that is totally different.
yeah.
It's fucking different. It don't work like that.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
So at the place it happened at in the Square neighborhood, said Philadelphia
York?
homicide,
Wait, where was it?
Philly.
Philly? Okay.
Philadelphia homicide captain Jason Smith, the roommates, two men ages 22 and 23, were being questioned in the fatal shooting of Dre'Shawn Jefferson, who was 18 at the time, and Richard Taylor, who was 33, said Smith. Smith said Jefferson and Taylor were unarmed when they kicked in the common door of the two-apartment row house where the roommates lived on the ground floor. So I guess it's one of those
Apartment.
housing parts and
yeah,
student
so
living,
like,
whatever
yeah,
the fuck.
Yeah.
There was an apparent argument, but the circumstances surrounding that argument still are not clear at this time. He said Taylor was shot 10 times and Jefferson was shot 8 times. They were rushed to the Thomas Jefferson University Hospital where they were pronounced dead. Smith said they may have been in a racial aspect to the crime. Jefferson, who was black, had argued with the 23-year-old shooter who was Asian.
Wait a minute.
Said the shooter.
Wait a minute.
All right,
Jefferson, who was black,
Who's the other?
had argued with the 23-year-old shooter, who is Asian.
All
He
right.
said they first clashed over the phone Monday, hurling racial slurs back and forth. Smith said after the 23-year-old accused Jefferson of harassing a friend of his, later in that day, Jefferson and Taylor showed up at the South 10th Street apartment, kicked in the common front door, entered the first floor hallway, and began banging on the roommate's apartment door, he said. The 23-year-old called his roommate, who quickly arrived wearing a ski mask and latex gloves. According to the video evidence, Smith said that the roommate opened fire. Smith said striking Taylor 8 times in the hallway. The 22-year-old told police one of the victims reached for his waistband to retrieve a gun, but Smith said no weapons were recovered from either of the victims. The 22-year-old fled the scene after shooting Taylor, but returned a short time later with a mask and gloves wearing different clothes, Smith said. Jefferson, meanwhile, ran to the basement to escape the gunfire and was pursued by the 23-year-old roommate who shot him 10 times. Supposedly, he said he was threatened by the unarmed Mr. Jefferson, the homicide captain said. This is still a very active investigation at the time. I don't know what happened.
Y'all niggas are going down. Y'all niggas,
All
It's
the
a
way.
crazy story.
y'all niggas going
Under
down,
that bed.
bro. If they didn't have any guns on them, bro, y'all niggas going down.
Yeah, that's wild.
Y'all niggas going down. I'm sorry. And like where you said Philly, like Philly ain't got Florida laws. Y'all niggas going down. Y'all go.
I'm lost.
Wait, you said they kicked the door into like the apartment and then went to the building, so they didn't even get into the actual apartment, or they
It
just
don't
kicked the...
matter.
No. I'm trying to get somewhere because it said, bro. The
They
common
kicked in the
door.
common
So
front
they
door.
didn't even get into that shit
Entered the first
before
floor.
they started shooting.
Entered the first floor hallway and began banging on the roommate's apartment door. So
no,
it's
they
a
got to the
common.
door.
So it's apartment comp. It's like all right, the crossings. We all know where the crossings at. You walk in the house. Yeah, it's like roommate's doors.
Gotcha.
So he gets in that door, and then you have the common area.
No.
But there is like
No, that's
Yeah.
like that's like a bigger ass apartment, bro, to where like a common room is like, you just walking through to get to the other room.
Either way, them boys going down. Yeah, them boys going down.
No, bro. Cause like a common room, like bro, that's still your fucking apartment. Like that's like if this apartment had 3 other fucking rooms, if they kick down that door, quote unquote common room, like you're still in the apartment.
It's a little different. Like,
It is like how I said. It's like it's a bigger thing.
the house style is different. Like,
Yes.
Okay.
they be like 3-story buildings and rooms.
Yeah. That,
Right.
Exactly. That's what. That's all. That's all I was saying.
First door, some shit might be an apartment here. Steps, you go upstairs, another
Apartment.
apartment.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's all I was saying.
Gotcha.
In the
Okay.
building, but each door is a
Yes,
Gotcha.
think that was it. That's all I was saying. So if they're in there and they're shooting, they going down. Like what the what? You already shooting?
Yeah.
Even if you knocking on their door, like
Yeah.
the common room, nigga. You knew where our apartment was.
Yeah.
Like y'all pull up, y'all ain't have no guns apparently. What the niggas who was unarmed were murdered.
The niggas who,
the
the
ones
niggas
that
who
lived
kicked
in
the,
the-
no, them the niggas who kicked in the shit.
Yeah, they expect to go with hands, but they were
Right.
goofy.
The people that lived there died.
No.
The people who kicked the
People
door
who
in.
came with no
Yeah,
guns.
who came in with no guns died.
Oh.
It was a Western, but it was stupid.
And
Like,
she pulled up
niggas ain't have
the
guns.
gloves and the ski mask quickly.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
other roommate who
yeah,
lived
that-
there. He
right.
planned to murder them niggas. Like, they're going down.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah.
Like, he was like, oh, yeah, I'm finna go murder these
Because
niggas.
a day earlier they had an argument. It was leading up to it. So it was
already waiting.
yeah, they was already
Yeah.
No, it was a day earlier. They had a whole argument and it was like fuck
Hey,
this.
yo.
We finna get these niggas.
Hey, yo, and
Like,
this is,
yeah.
hey,
Got
yo,
us
you
fucked
gotta
up.
be,
Ski up, bro.
hey, yo, you gotta be responsible with your goddamn weapons. You just gotta be responsible.
Is that a crime though?
Yes, you murdered them. You
Definitely.
It's an
At
it's
all.
an interesting
At
crime. What do
all.
you?
On a one-on-one?
At all.
On a one-on-one. You fear for your life on a one-on-one? Like, you thought this nigga was gonna literally beat you to death.
Right, you ain't seen no weapon.
That's fearing for your life. You thought a nigga was gonna literally beat you to death on a one-on-one fight. Fuck no.
I think the excessive
I mean, but that ain't
the
gonna
excess
hold
of
up, bro.
10 times and 8
But that's
times being
Philly,
shot
bro. That
might,
ain't Florida. The laws are different.
might
Like,
not
we
have
gotta
the
stand your
argument.
ground. Like, if I shot money, like, it's
Well,
reasonable.
damn, bro.
It's reasonable. I'm never gonna shoot you.
Damn, bro.
I'll fight you straight up. I'm just saying.
That was right next to him.
That's not bigger than me. Look at money. This nigga's a giant. Like, if I shot money, I was like, yo, I fear for my life. I was like, look at me, you gonna fuck me up.
I mean,
like,
if you shoot
shot
them,
that
if you
nigga.
shoot them once or twice, but if you shoot them 10 times
Yeah, bro,
Exactly.
10?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
you going
come
to
on,
jail.
Bro, yeah, that's
or
overkill,
8
bro.
times, that's
And like, I
like, wait a
guarantee you them
minute.
niggas wasn't money size.
No.
The niggas was like dub size
They
and
have
your
stand
size.
your ground laws in Philly, y'all know.
I don't think. I don't
That's
think.
not-
I don't know. I don't think Philly gun laws
Is
work
that-
like
I don't
that.
think so. Yeah, I think we the only.
Where my phone at? Because I feel like
Yeah, I
Philly
think
gets
we the
crazy.
only. We might be the only people who really like
Hey, yo, Philly might
enforce
get really
that shit
crazy.
like that. In Georgia, yeah, the South type shit. We really like, cause we Mississippi, Georgia, they walk around that shit on them. Like,
I think I heard somebody in New York because the guy ran away and he was
Yeah,
shooting him in the back.
you down, you going down. No.
Yeah, no,
Even
no.
if you can't run out of your house after them, they got it.
yeah, you can't shoot nobody in the back. That's
Nah, that
crazy.
shit happened right here in fucking Gainesville. Old nigga got shot in the black. shot in the black. Nigga got shot in the back. What? You
There you go that racist shit.
Talk about.
There you go that
racist shit, bro.
No, it's not racist, but talk about. It was. What's funny about that? What I just said was it was a white guy and a black guy trying to do a kick door, and the black guy got away, but the white dude got shot in the back. But a white dude shot him in the back, and he got off with it. But I'm racist. All right, fuck y'all. Eat a dick. The fuck?
Y'all got anything else on the story or the news in general?
Bro, that shit is life.
That shit was crazy though.
I got way crazier shit, but yeah, I feel you.
I mean, I wanted think to do no shit like that. Like,
but because you have. All right, bro. I'm about to spaz on you.
Really?
Like, bro, you gotta, like, come on, bro. You in here with a bunch of fucking black kings. Like, nobody's thinking of doing no stupid shit like that, bro. Niggas trying to get it how they live, bro. Like, out the mud, like, in the real way. Like, we ain't trapping. I don't know about some of you niggas. This nigga right here look like he trapping for real. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, bro. Go ahead, man.
all right, well, whatever. That's it. Good drugs. And we are black in this bitch.
You better have some gym shorts, nigga.
I had
Oh God.
So I had represented the Good Drugs podcast on another podcast called the Pour Up Podcast. Shout out to Pour Up Podcast. And we had just turned that bitch into, the Good Drugs, basically, where we was talking about everything that we kind of been talking about on our podcast, and me and Ailey had a discussion. It was like we were going to talk about that kind of anyway, so boom, here we are. So we've been talking about, like, leading up to, we talk about a lot of government shit. We touched on some religion-based shit here with all three of us, but we touched on religion shit, and we've also touched on, like, just the money system of all people. So just like I guess, whatever, open discussion. Just, I'm going to lead it off with just what I got going on here. So, religion, with how it started and being that, first of all, we religious in here, bro? Where are we? I should probably ask that.
I would say
I believe in the spirit. I believe in Mother Earth.
Mother Earth.
What you say?
Yeah, I be living, bro.
Living. Bad. So,
You on the hell? I want you to know.
So-
if it's real, that's where you going. No, I'm joking.
so we're not overly.
That's
We're not
about it, bro.
overly religious.
Spiritual,
We're not
bro.
overly religious or whatever in the room, so that's great. So, yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, nobody gets offended,
nobody
bro.
in their feelings.
Yeah, because I
believe
had
in
the conversation on the
Jesus.
Pour Up podcast, and one of the dudes, well, both of them subscribed to Christianity, and the guy had went to church that day, and I didn't offend anybody. I know if Ailey was there, it probably went a lot different.
Christianity.
But with me being there, I'm able to be more like a mediator and not really, and see it from both sides.
But why
more
would it
so
be
than
different with me though?
because they start like the Jesus talk and like
Bruh.
I didn't even get into my bag of that's not. You feel me? I ain't even do all that. I just stuck to my regular shit. What I wanted to present of like more so the thinking aspect of shit of just like getting them all right because I was finna alien that bitch, bro. But they were like they subscribe to Christianity, so I'm like, okay, well let me just open up a think tank then more so than letting them think about some shit, put them on some shit that they maybe don't know or they've never questioned about type of shit. So I was asking them questions like, do y'all know who King James is? And they were like, no. And then we had a discussion and then we wrapped around back to that and I put them on who King James was, which is one of the top Bibles in the world that people use. And they were like, oh, I didn't know that. And it kind of just made them think a little bit. So that's all I was doing, more so than just like telling them that shit's just all bullshit. But
I feel like I feel like you did them a disservice, fam.
no, I mean I
like
kind of told them that without, because I didn't want to like. Yeah, attack them. Yeah, come
Well,
on.
it doesn't
Come out
sound
and-
like attacking if it's like the brutal truth. Like it's like
Because
like
if I
complete
truly
honesty,
believe,
like,
if I truly believe in some shit, bro, and you're telling me that shit's not real,
If
I'm like, damn,
Hey,
bro.
yo,
if
no,
someone
no, it's not
but
even that.
no,
Versus me just asking questions about it and just make you maybe think about why you think or why you believe in that or why you.
But no, believe what you want to believe in, but listen to the truth. Like like none of that shit is what you think it is. Like, believe as much as you want to, bro, but know
they've
that
they've been brainwashed into believing that is true. So when you challenge their beliefs, of course they go get offended.
Yeah, that's why so I was just like really not.
you don't have to get
trying
offended
to
if I'm
offend
telling
anybody.
you, like, no, I want you to keep believing, but think
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
Like, you don't gotta like, if you get offended, that's on you.
Literally be like, bro, that's the devil.
Yeah, exactly.
At
But
that
and I wasn't
point-
trying to
at
get in
that
any of
point,
that type of
like Money
situation,
said,
bro. So I'm
look,
just
no,
like,
at that point, like Money said,
so I'm just
you're
like, maybe just
brainwashed,
think about the
'cause you're
people
not
who
even-
wrote it. Maybe
you're
just
not
think
even-
about the names. Maybe just think about the language at the time, how the J didn't exist. So how is Jesus, Joshua, and all these people exist versus like just.
Anybody that don't.
That nigga named Jesus.
Yes.
Y'all was wrong the whole time.
And I'm just saying that's what I'm saying though, bro. Like maybe just think about it a little bit more so than.
I want y'all to
Fuck
think about
that
it as much
shit.
y'all wanted to, fam. Like, listen, I tell you this right here, fam. We all are energy, and you motherfuckers need to be good people.
But yeah, so back to the world. The one religion thing. So like just basing off of that, like we
one religion in
we
America?
also just across the board, like there's already like really just one religion with everything being intertwined.
way.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Bro.
Wait,
Like there's
So,
a lot
like-
of things that we grew up, like you grew up, because you grew up in we all grew up kind of in the church, semi in the church. There's a lot of things that never went on in the church that are present in the church today. I'll just say that without
Like
trying to
what?
offend anybody.
like what though? Like, I need examples.
Standing up, recording people on your phone.
Well, that's because technology wasn't that advanced. Because we had cameras in the back of my church, but we didn't have fucking
That was them filming the church though. Like everybody had that. I'm talking about people. I'm talking about they do that in the funeral.
Because even they had,
That,
because even
that's
at
just
the
technology advancing.
because even
though.
at the
I don't think
because even
that's-
at the last podcast, they even admitted that the church of today isn't what it used to be. So they even were able to admit that, and I was like, all right, well, we're just gonna build off of that. Then what do you think about why maybe that may be and shit like that? So as I was saying, like the church is kind of like the church never been. I'll just say the church never been this accepting. I'll just say that as a whole, the general whole.
I know you.
Yeah, like it's always been
Like
come
this-
as you are, like dirty off the street or
and
whatever.
hold positions in the church.
Yeah.
as that.
Yeah, like it's never been that open. So just with that being open, bro, it's a clear, almost like a one religion thing. Cause that's across. Because then you talk about the basis of the God aspect of religion. They all believe in the same. It's the same shit, literally. Like Buddha, Jesus, Zeus, whoever the fuck, Allah, Muhammad.
Well,
they all have the same
time
story.
out, time out. If we say Zeus, Zeus was a nasty ass nigga, bro. Zeus was down here getting nasty, bro. This nigga would come in
There's
different
more-
shapes and
there's more to-
forms.
there's more to his
this nigga
story.
was out
There's
here
more to Zeus' story.
impregnating Zeus is the reason we have so many demigods. Like Zeus was nasty, bro.
I'm just saying,
I
based
don't
off
know,
his name.
like Christian God wasn't that person. All we got from Christian God was Jesus. From Zeus, it's a whole bunch of demigods.
I'm saying Jesus' name comes from Zeus. Like,
Does it?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. it
Because
is.
like that shit doesn't match at all. It doesn't match anything for Christianity.
kind of the point. But anyways, so yeah, because I mean he's the same person, but he's just being like you say.
Fucking flagrant. He's wilding.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and you just said what
So
he
wouldn't
he
wouldn't that be quote unquote the Antichrist? The complete
I don't wanna-
opposite of Jesus.
I don't want to.
This nigga out here doing miracles. This nigga out here impregnating your wife. Like he like I don't care about your relationship. You can
And there's
be a
also
queen,
different like
anything.
stories of Jesus depending on the denomination and the not
Oh, is there?
and the well the
Well,
religion.
you see, that's
well
why-
the religion. Like if you're Islam, your story of Jesus is different from
a Christian.
Yeah, see,
from
yeah,
a
like Baptist, yeah, you know, Methodist, like, yo.
But the
that
nigga,
shit-
but they say the nigga exists or whatever. I don't want to fight with nobody about the nigga. But yeah. So just like one
How could you
religion.
tell, though, like, what DNA could you get from? Because like, if this nigga was like God's son, like, what DNA would you know that matches fucking God? Like, what? How can you tell? Where's the tomb? What did y'all study?
Sure, so
Like,
where's
what
the
is it?
tomb?
What was it? If
I mean-
it goes back that far. Like come on, like they went up, they dug up fucking pyramids, tombs, and all that shit in Egypt. Like if you going back that far, tell me what was it that you studied? Like it has to be DNA that you can't even explain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
That
a
shit gotta
lot,
have
bro.
space in it. It has
but
to be
that-
little galaxies in the fucking molecules of the DNA. Like,
It's a lot with that religion shit. Is just like
yeah,
clouded,
bro.
but,
and you know what? They can do that, but like,
Yeah.
don't try to push that on others.
yeah, and with the one government and one government and one money system always runs in together because as soon as the money was flowing in, that means the government was here by the time the money was flowing, and the government came with the money, and the money came with the government. So I had to get that shit off.
That's funny as fuck, though, the way you did it.
So because and also at the pour up, one of the guys worked at Bank of America. He was like a manager or some shit at some point, and I was just pointing out that the first bank in America was called Bank of Italy, and he was like, "Yeah, I know that it's called Bank of America. I used to work there," and I was like, "Yeah, I know. I read the book," and I was just saying like how like that's always been the case where it's always been one government. Like America's always been the business of the world for the most part, and just because we all be talking about that shit, and it's just like a sum up of all that shit of what we be talking about and shit. So we don't have to crash out on it too much anymore.
For real, dog. I feel like that's like the only thing we talk about because like it's a cycle.
It's a, I'm saying it
comes
keeps,
back to one
yeah,
point. And it's just like this is the reason.
Yeah,
But
so,
y'all love it. Y'all like it.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas nasty. Y'all niggas nasty.
I mean, it kind of runs the world, bro. It's like we're moving
It
towards.
does.
It runs.
We're moving towards
kinda.
like just pointing out like the money system is like
It's like a whore.
totally.
It's a whore.
It's going totally like digital almost, bro. And so I have posed the question to them niggas like, would you want to have all digital money or have all paper money? Like, and you can't have both. And they were like, and one nigga was like, shit, I'll take the digital. It was like, shit, he was like, one nigga was like confused around money and like, I don't really know. I want to do 50-50. So I was like, you can't do 50-50, bro.
I'll take
like,
the money.
He was like, yeah, but
I'll take the
they were,
straight
but a
cash.
lot of people that take like they're good with digital, bro. Where like
Yeah.
we
Good
can
for you,
digital this
Goofy.
shit like all day long. Bro.
That's, I mean, that shit go up and down. I'm just gonna take what I got and try to make more.
That's one way to look at it.
You can
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about like Cash App?
No.
Talking about Bitcoin?
Some shit that's probably not even invented yet.
Talking about Bitcoin?
I mean, all that
So-
shit's digital though already. Like that shit's already
so
like
you see
the way
it
that.
getting to a point where it's all digital.
Money definitely don't have.
Bro, I don't even
Cash
carry.
does
I
not
don't.
have
I
value.
don't carry actual like paper money.
Me
So I'm
neither.
trying to figure out like
Me
what we
neither.
talking
You
about.
would think digital then.
No, but wait. So if I take the paper money and put it into my account, is it digital now? That's what I'm asking. I'm like, what do you call it?
Basically,
Digital?
yeah, that is.
But
Yeah,
you
So
said
having
you
money in
can't
your
have
bank
cash.
account.
You either pick
That's
up cash or
digital.
That's digital.
that's digital.
Yeah.
So what's the fucking difference then? I'm gonna
What
do the
money
same thing
between
with
money
the
in
money.
your closet and money in your bank account? What's the
No,
difference?
I'm just saying. I'm gonna do
That's
the
what
same
I'm-
thing
that's
with
what I'm
the money.
saying.
Though.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
put
saying.
it into my.
That's
to
what
my
I'm saying.
account.
That's what I'm saying. Whether you would have that same money that's in your bank account in your closet or in the bank account.
In the bank account.
So you're picking digital.
Yeah, well, say it like that then. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, what are we talking about? Like, I thought y'all was talking about like having Bitcoin and like, you know, like all the.
No,
all
those are.
other-
I mean, that's just forms.
Like, I thought y'all was
of-
talking about cryptocurrency.
That's a part of it.
Yeah.
No, that's a part of it. Like,
It kinda, cause like my money in my bank account is gonna be my money in my bank account. My money in crypto is gonna fluctuate. So I was like,
There's another difference. Would you rather in the bank account or in crypto?
no. I'd rather in my bank
Bank
account.
account, yeah.
I can control it. I
I'm
can
about to say
put
you can. I'm about to say you have more.
Like, I
you
can
have
put-
control over it.
like, you know what I'm saying? I can put some money out there in the world if I have money in my bank account. I can dabble in shit. Like, you know, stocks, crypto, like you can dabble in shit if you got money.
Controlling it. Right?
Yeah.
What if that bank run out of money and now you fucked?
Well, that's on you for putting.
That's basically what like you're.
Well, that's just you being irresponsible. That ain't got nothing to do with the world. That's on you.
You
That's
give
a.
the bank your money.
Say it again.
You giving the bank your money.
Well, who else gonna have it?
What I'm saying is, you giving the bank your money. It's
Yeah.
like now it's just nothing. Like you basically got $0 to your name.
No,
You
it's
just
not.
gave the bank your money.
How
If
is
they
that?
run out of money, what you gonna get?
Okay, this nigga talking about the apocalypse. This nigga's literally.
It's not, bro.
What are you?
Literally happen tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
Are you telling me Florida Credit Union?
Yeah, they don't have.
Y'all
Yeah.
telling me Florida Credit Union is not gonna have my money tomorrow?
Might not.
Yeah.
What are y'all niggas thinking people out here robbing banks? What are y'all talking about? Explain this to me.
Millions of dollars.
Y'all niggas are
What about
wild.
you, money? You would rather have your shit.
I'm glad y'all two niggas ain't got mics right now, cause
You
y'all
rather-
wildin'. Y'all wildin'.
I understand what you're saying.
I do too, but like that's like the worst case scenario.
That could happen tomorrow, bro. When they could be like, hey,
I mean, computers can shut down.
How
That's-
much? Time out.
I'm saying computers can shut down.
Wait. How is the apocalypse not the worst case scenario?
All right, no. All right. Say half of the people in the bank want to take all their money out, bro. Most of them niggas ain't gonna be able to get it.
no,
Yeah.
you can't just take your money.
Yeah.
Like the
It's
bank
nothing.
do not.
That
do
depend on your
money.
status and your bank. And where you
The
bank.
bank itself don't even have the money.
No, it
They
ain't.
don't
I'm
have the money
telling
to
you,
give it
bro.
to
Even
you,
if you got
It's
But
different banks.
that's why it's digital
like-
though, bro. That's why the world
Also, it might
is
take
pushing.
like a couple weeks.
That's why the
No,
world
but
is more
even
so.
if you-
That's
if
why the
you
world
go
is more so
in-
pushing digital, bro, because it's easier for like the transactions and shit to go through. So if the bank doesn't have the money, it doesn't hurt the customer, so
I
to speak.
understand.
Like, say
I
I-
completely understand
So
that.
banks don't have
I just want-
because you can have, say a bank has 100,000 people at the bank. They don't have enough money for all them niggas
Bro,
to
say
have
I go to the bank, bro.
bands and bands in that bank.
I'm trying
Like,
to pull
that's just
out.
not going on.
I'm
Time
trying to
out.
pull out 50, 100K in cash. They
Time out.
they gotta call that
What
cash
bank
in.
you banking
Yeah.
at though? That's
That's-
what it
that's-
matters, bro.
I'm saying
Y'all
that's
niggas are wrong. It matters where you banking at, bro.
Most local banks, any local bank, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah,
That's
that's
what we're talking about. We're not talking
but
about
if
like
you
the
got that much money,
Federal
you're not
Reserve
just
or some
local,
shit.
bro. If you got that much money, you're not just in like dealing with local banks. You just not.
Even the bank for the rich niggas, bro.
Yeah.
For a couple of
have-
You gotta,
Hey, I
you
Yeah.
gotta.
everything out, bro.
But that's
They ain't
what
gonna
I'm
be able to get
saying,
it.
bro. Y'all niggas are worst case scenario. Also, why you need that much paper money?
I go put my money in that shit. They finna go buy a car for a nigga that just did a loan, bro.
Yeah.
I know, but when you want your money back, you get it.
Or they finna
If
pay
it's
their
just you,
bills.
maybe.
just you.
Yeah, not everybody. Yeah, not everybody.
Y'all niggas are thinking about the worst case scenario.
But-
that is
but
the
I'm
worst
saying-
case scenario, bro.
But I'm saying for the most part, we are in a one money system almost, bro. Because like we're saying, bro, everybody just can't
Let me weigh
go
this
get
gold.
their
How
money,
much gold
bro.
worth?
Like it's just not possible, bro. So that's why the majority of people are doing online buying through transactions, sending money, cash
But
apps
that's money
away,
they put in their bank.
debit cards.
That's money they put in their bank. Credit
Yeah.
cards, nigga, you gotta pay somebody.
In terms
Nigga,
of
you need a
your
bank.
Shit that
Yeah.
you wanted, bro.
Y'all
You ain't
niggas
no
wrong,
way,
bro.
bro.
I don't care what y'all say. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong and y'all sound crazy. And
But-
it's crazy that only I sound crazy right now. Like, what is...
It's not.
But you know,
Who in this room? Nigga, all us together ain't got 200K.
I mean, of
like,
course
what?
not.
Y'all, what?
We just,
we're saying,
not saying-
It's levels
not
to that
saying
shit. I know a nigga gotta call in advance. Be like, hey yo, I want to get fucking 500,000 out the bank. He gotta call that shit in advance.
Yeah.
And then they gonna get off. They gonna accumulate that shit and get it to him. Am I wrong?
at some point.
At some point, I'm
He'll have,
wrong.
no, he'll have his money. At some point, he'll get his money.
Okay
He'll get his money.
then.
Yeah, he'll get his money.
That's.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, bro.
Yeah,
that's,
nah.
They be like,
That's what
bro,
I'm
I
saying.
ain't.
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying though. But
And
like,
most
it's
niggas
there,
do that.
though.
And what you're saying, most niggas do that. And most niggas like that
You
or that
have
status
to-
call the bank, bro,
you
before
have
they're
to.
finna come in, bro. Most niggas
Right.
do that anyways.
You
like,
have
hey, I'm
to.
finna come touch out 100,000.
Oh, they
But
gonna
what
be
I'm
like,
saying-
be
I'll
here
call you
and
back
so
when
and
it's
so.
ready.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like most niggas do
what
that
I'm
anyway.
saying
Like,
is
at
like
that
that's
status
the
you're
worst
talking
case
about.
scenario that like you call in for your money and it's not fucking there. That's worst case scenario, bro.
The dollar is dropping, and the dollar is dropping, bro, in other countries, bro.
What was the first point?
like,
I'm lost
tremendously.
now. Cause
Oh, no, I was just-
we know the dollar been depreciating.
Oh
We
no,
know
I'm just saying.
But like,
oh no, I'm just saying we're having like one money system basically right now.
well, what wouldn't we count crypto?
That's still, that's still digital though.
I'm about to say that's different.
That's still
Oh
digital
no,
though.
I know, but I thought when you saying one money system, you were talking about paper money.
And that's still another bank. That's
Oh
still
yeah,
another
no,
bank.
for sure. But like that bank can go up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can prove it. Like that shit sucks. I can prove it.
And if you ain't got your passport, you ain't getting your money.
Yeah, you
Listen,
goofy.
if you ain't got your-
goofy. Yeah,
Listen.
you're
Nigga had,
done.
like, ad money in his
So you're on
Yeah,
the
he had
fence
his
about
passport.
maybe a one money system, maybe not, maybe. And in the way that I'm describing it is just like mainly digital kind of. Like it's really numbers on a screen for the most part for us.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, that's like who has paper money though? Like who's walking around with paper money?
I mean, I don't know too many people like that.
I don't like who has $1 in their pocket right now.
But that's what I'm saying though.
Like,
I was just pointing out that's
like,
where we're at.
most people have their card, right? Or
Yeah.
you have multiple cards.
The question from the jump, which is just digital.
It's
Digital,
just well,
yeah.
well, yeah, bro. Well, that's life, bro. Advance, like you get bigger, like.
But that's a good
Like,
thing.
think
though.
about that,
So
like,
that's a
you-
good thing.
you
You rather
almost
have
have no
digital.
choice.
You rather have it digital.
You almost have no
what
choice.
money is it?
Yeah, don't have no
Bro, who
choice.
wants
You
to
don't have
count
no
out like if you would go buy like a $300 pair of shoes? Who want to count out $300? Like who wants to pull out a wad of cash and count?
I mean,
$300? Like,
I
bro,
mean,
I'm gonna
10
swap
years.
my
I mean,
card.
10 years ago it was no
Flexes.
problem, but now
Well, no, 10 years ago,
swipe-
we
swipe or
we
no
were-
swipe.
10 years ago, we was goofy.
Swiping it.
Like that's what it was.
Around all that cash.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, like real shit.
Yeah.
What you
Also
said.
bitch, too. We
Niggas
grown.
losing.
Yeah.
Bro, I done lost like
One
$150 on a fucking
That might be a
basketball
part of
trip.
growing up, you're
Like,
right.
Yeah. Not hearing that.
yeah,
I gotta
bro.
pay for everything with a
Oh
card.
man. Boop boop.
Yeah.
Out of there.
I think that's evolution, man. Fuck you gotta do.
But I
with it.
also think it's not like we had a choice either, like Money said. I don't think it was really like. I think we adapted.
Back then, though.
We're a great generation that's adapted to a lot of shit. So I think we just kind of
Because back
adapted.
then, if we overcharged, our parents was paying for that shit, not us.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
if we
facts.
overdraft, that's on our ass.
Yeah.
Back then, it was like, motherfucker, you ain't had that much money.
A landlord, they wouldn't get cash out for nothing. Like they only accepted checks.
Oh,
They
man.
wouldn't get cash out for shit.
But
And it
checks
just
are
took-
checks about
man.
obsolete, bro. Like them bitches don't even exist damn near now.
Come get the checks.
Yeah.
So now you without bread because you won't. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, after like 2 years, they ended up getting cash.
Yeah, boy, you better do something. Boy, checks ain't doing shit, nah.
Having to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Conform.
That was probably a crazy jump for like old people when they couldn't like the check game was going out of style. like no
Bro,
no more
motherfuckers writing
checks.
checks at the
Oh,
fucking grocery
man.
store.
Oh man.
How much was
How
it?
much? What you say?
126.
You say 67 to 66.
Yeah.
You getting tickets with a check.
No, facts, bro.
I used to hate running checks at a liquor store. Like, bro, what the fuck? You really came in here with a check? Like, I see cards in your wallet. Why you
I
writing
seen
me a
it. I done
check?
seen it all, bro. You see that shit all working customer service, bro.
Bro, that shit's stupid.
That shit be wild. It be
But
like,
I don't know. To each his own. But like to me, like if I got it, I got it. Let's
That
go.
check shit used to be a scam.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Hold on.
Oh
You
yeah.
found out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You found out
Yeah.
later. Yeah. Bounce.
bounce,
Bounce.
bounce.
About.
That bitch bounce.
Yo, that's
I'm gonna write you this check, but don't cash it till Wednesday.
So, yeah. Hey, bitch, this shit going in the safe with the money. What you talking about? I'm putting this shit right down there. Like,
You
whoop.
had this bitch for Wednesday. Hey, I can't do nothing for you.
Yeah. But shit, I was all breaking down that shit. Y'all got anything else on that shit? Nothing else.
No. Well, we getting that bank money.
Man, this shit.
You gotta pay them. You gotta pay them bitches.
Yeah, good jobs. Good. And we are black in this bitch. Very black in this bitch. And so I ain't get a
Goddamn.
yeah. We do got all locks in
All
this
locks in
bitch.
this
I ain't get a good what do I call these shit? Good little substance abuse off in a moment where I just spill shit. If y'all got anything to say, y'all can add shit. So here we go. So just like piggybacking off of like religion and all that shit, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He say he's spiritual. This is great then. So there's a book called Jazz of Physics. It's by Stefan Alexander, I believe. If I'm wrong, it's called Jazz of Physics. I'm right about that.
Oh, yeah.
So
Wait.
what?
Yeah, no, go
Did I
ahead.
give you the book?
Yeah.
That book I gave?
Yeah, that's what I was like,
So
wait.
so and in the book he's really like he's talking about music, but he's relating it to like physics and how the music strings bend and create, because he's studying like John Coltrane and shit like that. If you don't know who that is, one of the greatest like musicians of all time, played with Duke Ellington and all that great shit. But anyways, so the creation story, I guess I just want to spill off some shit because I ain't did that shit in a moment. I be feeling good when I do this shit. Ain't gonna lie. So the Big Bang Theory. Let's take that as a example. So without saying like that didn't happen or debunking it, I'm just gonna piggyback off the theory of the Big Bang, where they're saying it was a explosion in space and it created all these galaxies and all these planets and all this shit. So explosion, noise, vibrations, that's the first step of creation, because even in like religion, all the religions talk about in the beginning where creation takes place where somebody's talking. So it's a voice, which is again vibration, and in like vibrations in the middle of like the vibration spread, like sound spreads, as we know. If I yell, it's gonna echo off the walls and it's gonna spread. So in the middle of sound spreading and the time that takes, because it's gonna sound different if I yell in here, somebody hears it out the door. They're gonna, whether we think they heard at a different time or not, they heard it at a different time. So with time spreading in between sound and time is creation. So that's where they get the whole he spoke, this happened and this happened and this happened. So yeah, I just think it's interesting that science, physics, or whatever matches up more so with with like religion creation stories, the first spiritual creation stories, if you want to go into ancient texts and shit like that. And yeah, that's all really. I think it's interesting. Y'all got anything on that shit?
Well, if you look into like all the different, like, you know, even Greek mythology, like that shit came up like the same way, like they spoke shit into existence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or the manifestations.
Yeah, it was like they willed it. They said, and it was.
And I don't know if I spoke about this when we talked about music before, but the music is like the easiest, because that's why they say like the universe has a tune. It's a musical. It plays a sound. It has plays songs and shit. So
If the universe had a sound right now, that's just like some like heavy metal.
they say it do, like they say like just like a white noise when you like something be so loud you can't even hear it.
Oh,
like they
is
say
that
like
the
that's how
ringing in my ear?
Yeah, like that's what you can call it, or whatever.
Because like no, that shit like it's one point where it's just like a high ass pitch.
Yeah.
Y'all get that shit too?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say that's like the tune of the universe.
Well, that shit's horrible. That shit sound like an Amber Alert in my ear.
Yeah.
Just like a really high ass pitch.
high ass
Just like
Yeah.
you was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
They say that's like the tune of the universe. So
And like
just
I can just be sitting here regular and like
Yeah.
you just hear that shit like, what the fuck is that?
yeah. I mean, you might be in tune. Yeah.
I about to say they say only certain individuals.
Yeah, only certain people can
that.
hear it. Like you have to be at a certain frequency level.
You know what?
And that's what I was
don't
going to
wanna
say
be
about
I want to get off this frequency. That
about,
shit hurts.
about like
that.
that's what I was going to say about music. Music is since like the universe already has a tune that it's playing. So music is one of the frequencies that's easy to manipulate when you talk about the perfect tune, which we're talking about. You can certain people can hear if you at a certain frequency. Like music can manipulate that sound, or it can enhance that sound if it's tuned to 432 hertz. I don't know if I talked about this before, but
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah. So, but it also has to do with the universe too. So I guess it comes full circle.
I
But
want that sound,
yeah,
bro.
that's
That
all.
shit. That shit.
Music's just easy to manipulate though, and that's why they say like in religious, like Satan was the devil. He can sing the best songs and the best tunes and shit like that, bro. It's just like little shit that's just thrown in there that I think is interesting when I look at it, and I just shit be feeling good when I be getting this shit off. You got anything else, bro? Nah. You got anything else?
Nah, bro, that was dope.
But yeah, creation story, whatever. This was brought to you by, did I say Guerrilla Mafia Family in the beginning? No? Guerrilla Mafia Family, Are You Woke Network. I think I didn't say that at the beginning. DMS was on the board. It's made in 93 on the production.
Shout out IB.
Yeah, shout out my brother IB. What's up, my brother A. Lee. My brother Mafia Money. You know me, that diamond. What else I be saying? Any shout outs, anything we got going on?
Yeah, you got
11 Universe, his shit coming out, his line. Money got watches and shit. Big ass watches and shit.
That was funny as fuck. Money got watches and shit.
Big ass watches and shit, bro. I like his watches.
Honestly, that's what you should do, bro. Get your own watch line, bro.
Nah, but look out for Welcome to Mob City.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. Ailey on the track number 11. I'm gonna be on that bitch spazzing. Track number 11. It's only 12.
Abort.
It's only 12.
Abort.
It's only 12.
Abort. But yeah, y'all niggas stay up, be safe, stay dangerous. Good drugs.
Big 40s.
I couldn't stop my greed, it hit me like I'm Creed. Know the game is like I cheat, gorilla.
Feed the family.